British versus American bathrooms. Are there many differences? Let's find out. Hey guys, it's Amanda. A few months ago, I started a little mini-series on British versus American houses, and today we're looking at the differences between bathrooms in the US and UK. As with all my videos, I'm going off like the average, so the average bathroom. I do appreciate that not everyone will be exactly the same. But let me know in the comments if there's anything that you're curious about regarding the differences in houses between the two countries, and I can add it to my list. And if you enjoy this video? If you enjoy this video, give it a big thumbs up as it really does help support the channel. And make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on future content. Number 1, the name. Here in the UK, it's called the toilet, the loo, bog. In the US, it's usually called a restroom or bathroom. Now, I know I will get loads of comments saying that it's only a bathroom if there's actually a bath in it. And yes, that does make sense. But to be fair, pretty much all bathrooms in our houses in the US have a shower or bath in them. Which brings me on to the next one. Number 2, not always a sink or a bath or shower. This one was so odd to me when I first moved here, but they don't always have one in them. And I'm not really sure why. Maybe it's down to space, but sometimes they'll have one and not the other, which I've never really come across when I lived in the States. To be honest, off the top of my head, I can't think of any bathrooms that I've been in, apart from like public toilets, that didn't have everything in it. But I suppose that's why we use the term bathroom. But if any of my British viewers could shed some light on why they don't always have like the sink or the bath or shower in them, please put it in the comments. Number 3, size. From what I've read online, the average bathroom in the US is between 40 and 100 square feet, and it's around 70 square feet here in the UK. Not much really needs to be said about it, as it just comes down to the average sized houses in each country, and on a whole, they are much bigger in the US, as there's a ton more space. Number 4, sockets. Yes, I know that water and electricity don't go well together.
Yeah, right.
I'm just going to put that out there straight away, as I've had a million comments from you guys about that before. But in the UK, from my experience, there aren't any sockets, apart from the 2-prong one that you could use maybe to charge your toothbrush. But I found it really annoying when I first moved here because I would do my makeup and then have to go into a completely separate room to blow dry and do my hair. In the States, there are plenty of sockets everywhere, so you could just do everything that you needed all in one place. Place?
Nice.
All in one place. Which was super handy because obviously that's where all my hair products and everything was kept anyway. However, for all the men watching, I suppose if you had a house full of girls, you would probably prefer not having sockets, as you'd never get a turn in there otherwise. Number 5, lights. In the US, we have light switches instead of a pulley string, if that's the right word for it. The number of times I was like searching in the dark trying to find that darn string to turn the light on, and it takes me forever. Now, light switches, they don't move. It's just so much easier. Once you know where it is, you can just go in and just click it. Now, I'm not going to pretend that I know anything about electrics or wiring, but I do know that it comes down to safety. So I'm assuming that things are done differently in each country to protect people from getting hurt. So if you know anything about it, let me know. I interrupt this video for a quick announcement. I've officially launched my second channel, Amanda Ray ASMR. I'll put a link in the description. If that sounds like your thing, then I really appreciate you heading over to check it out and hit that subscribe button, as it really does help the channel grow. Back to the main event. Number 6, the dual flush system. I remember when my family came to visit, they were confused by it at first, as we don't seem to have that in the States. I have no idea why. I mean, surely saving water is a great thing, and we want to jump on that bandwagon. For anyone who doesn't know, the dual flush system is 2 buttons and gives you the choice of 2 flushes. A half flush for a number 1 and a full flush for a number 2. We just have the handle that you pull down on the side in the US. 1 flush for everything. At least in my experience. Number 7, water in toilets. There is very little water in the toilets here in the UK, whereas the US is half to 3/4 full at all times. And to be honest, I'm not really sure why that is. Some people say it's to help flush everything down. Some say it's to keep everything underwater so it doesn't smell. I don't know. Either way, it's definitely not great on saving water. The average water usage in an American home is 45%, with 27% being used by the toilet. That is insane. Also, backsplash really isn't a thing here because there's so little water in the toilet bowl. So that's a plus.
Very cool.
Number 8, 2 separate taps. This has come up quite a few times in my other videos, but many of the sinks and baths here have 2 taps, one for hot and one for cold. It's only slightly annoying when you want warm water to wash your hands. You either get scolded or you just use cold water. And before you say it, yes, I am aware that you can put a plug in the sink, run both taps, and get warm water. However, just one tap to adjust, like most sinks and showers in the States, is much easier. Number 9, heated towel rack. Now, I've never personally come across them, but apparently we do have them in the US. They're just not as common as here. They come in different sizes and styles to fit any loo. I love it. It keeps my towels and the bathroom nice and toasty in the winter. And not to mention, it also works great to dry your clothes. Maybe they are more common here because the weather can be unpredictable and cold compared to the States. Who knows? I'm not really sure that one is better than the other. It's a bathroom at the end of the day. We go in there to do certain things and that's it. I can't think of any other major differences between the two. Have you experienced anything you thought was odd or different to what you're used to in either country when it comes to the bathroom or any part of the house, really? If so, let me know. I love hearing from you guys. Also, I know I said it earlier, but let me know if there's anything you're curious about when it comes to differences in houses between the 2 countries. And as always, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, smash that like button if that's what you're into, and I'll see you in the next video.